And he said, I realized if Walt Disney would stop and pick up a piece of paper on the ground.
Right.
And so one person in the audience said, okay, so you were there when the park opened and before the park opened. What was the most profound experience that you had? And he said, well, it was about 3 days before the park opened. And I'd finished for the day and I was walking through, down one of the streets. Of course, it's deserted
Yeah.
because, and he said, I looked and there was a man I could seen from the back, and there was like a piece of paper on the ground, and he was picking up that piece of paper and putting it in the trash. And he turned around and it was Walt Disney.
Yes.
And he said, I realized if Walt Disney would stop and pick up a piece of paper on the ground,
Right.
how could I or anyone else here not do that? I think it was someone else's job. And that was his message to this group, is that, we lead more by example than by our words. And if we're not setting a distinctive and iconic example for our team and for our customers, why in the world would we think our employees would do it when